Oh, what the hell? There's a camp in there too. Water.
Remember to use coup skills too. Remember to use coup skills too.
Remember to shut up. They are not very effective, that's why I'm not using them here. Versus that enemy. There's an elevator in this game of all games, an elevator. I think in this game, out of all of the action games that I have played, minus maybe Sekiro, elevators might be the least useful. So much verticality. Unless we have to go very deep underground or something. So this is where the acid manual is. Iron bolts with acid. Can I now swap the... I guess not. Well, now we just got the book for it, I guess. So that means that next time we go to a camp, I can actually make acid arrows maybe, yeah, right?
Go. Did you find something?
Go! What the hell? Golem's worst enemy. Some of us have succumbed to the blight, clearly evidenced by the violent insanity that ensues. The rampages of those afflicted continue still, occasionally resulting in innocent deaths. Fear grips our hearts, for although we are no longer human in form, we always find comfort in the sanctity of our human reason. Those days are gone, for the corrupted are as persistent as they are mindless. It left us with no recourse. Acid. That was our answer. It corrodes their outer shells and seeps deep into their internal mechanisms. While we manage to prevail over the larger ones, we are low on supplies. Powerless we stand, our souls bound in iron. Yeah, you know what? Actually, there was one thing I was pondering when I was on a walk outside earlier, like lightly with this game, and that is that when the humankind like gave away, there was this one rusted golem in like I was thinking about that dialogue from that guy, like this here. This rusted golem here had some dialogue, rather interesting dialogue about him admiring the vista. Like he wasn't so like emotionally like taken away by the vista that he was looking at. I think he was merely interpreting or like theoretically like understanding that the vista that he was looking at was supposed to make him feel a certain way, and you know, he was kind of like appreciative, I suppose, of what he was like part of basically and where he was, you know, because like all of these golems inside this game so far, all of them are apparently emotionless because humankind in this game is world building threw away their emotions in order to advance humanity and become more efficient as a species without you know, the conflicting like cultural like, or well, culture and society based like emotional thinking, like conflicting against you know, critical thinking processes otherwise. So they casted away their minds or their emotions, I guess, into these golems, or they did it before casting them themselves into the golems. But then again, this same exact rusted golem yesterday said that, you know, he kind of wished to like go back almost to their like mortal shells. So that made me think that the moment when humankind transferred their minds or their brains or their souls inside machines, that is the point also where they lost their emotions on the same swap. So at least that's what it made me think anyways at the time. So I think it is more than likely that even though, like, okay, so what would be like a good comparison? Like, you know how in Nier Automata, like the machines are kind of like, they have gained consciousness by just living normal lives and having their like, what was it called inside that game again? Like, they had like this internal like maximum like capability that they were able to understand like their surroundings in that game, and then that was somehow unlocked. I don't remember anymore how it was unlocked, but it was at some point, so they were able to literally like develop like a normal like advanced like species, you know. But in this game, it's like these golems are basically just, they are emotionless husks that still have the intelligence and the know-how of the humans that used to exist, right? So I thought that was an interesting thing, how they were basically intentionally just acknowledging and mimicking that they were merely supposed to feel a feeling, like that one rusted golem. Because it's very important, even like in real life as well, like when you have like people who like lack an understanding of like deeper feelings, like sociopaths or like psychopaths, for example, that are simply unable to like feel like genuine compassion for someone, you know? It's still extremely important in order to have working relationships with other people to be able to understand, at least theoretically, as to how somebody is feeling. And that will also guide the way that you should act or behave around them also. To have like constructive relationships and, you know, be able to live a happy and productive life.
There's an enemy.
So like it goes to that kind of like you know, human psychology. So I thought it was interesting. But I bet we're gonna hear a lot more of that later in the game.